honest to God, had a night of it. I was up with heartburn so much, so feeling so unwell. Woke up this morning at, how helps you hurt me, at 5 and was sick, which is just fantastic. I still feel bad now. I am waiting. I am waiting for my sister to bring up my aunt's sickness. Jack was going to pick them up on his way home because we couldn't get them from here, around here. So my mum got them from back down there. Jack was going to pick him up on his way back home, but my sister's going out. And I thought, fuck it, I'm going to be cheeky and ask if she can drop him off. Because I'm pretty sure she's going to her friend's who's literally like over there. So she's going to do that, thank God. I'm going to take that straight away and hopefully feel a bit better. I cannot tell you how many Gaviscon I popped in the night. I don't know if there's a limit on how many you can take, but I think I took a fair few. So that's not great. I was feeling a bit crappy and tired. So me and Albie had to doze off on the sofa. Woke up, Wi-Fi won't work. Not sure why it won't work. Unplugged the Wi-Fi, turn it off and on. Still won't work. Went on to, this is why I'm sat in the front room. Jack's auntie lives across the road, like literally opposite. And her Wi-Fi sits at the windowsill. So I can just about get her Wi-Fi here. It's not the best, but it's something. Because 4G don't work. 4G does not work in this house. It don't work in their house. I don't know why. It's a pile of shit. So that's my best option. So I'm sat here using their Wi-Fi, being naughty. That is my bag of vintage clothes. My mum is going to wash for the baby because there's some knitted cardigans in there. I'm too shit scared to wash them myself. I'm not going to lie. Thank God for mums. But that is where I'm at. The Wi-Fi's a load of shit. I need to do some tidying. I don't want to do some tidying. I did the recycling this morning because I didn't feel well enough to do it yesterday. I didn't leave bed yesterday afternoon, really. Just come down, fed the boys, and made a piece of bread and butter, and that was that. Not the best thing, but obviously Jack's home today. It is Friday. I've got a vintage parcel. I'm desperate for him to run down to the shop because it needs to be sent today. Because I've not been well enough to do it. Luckily, he will do that, though. And then we're going to have tea when he gets back. We're going to have cheesy mash, Mediterranean pork chops, and either sweet corn or peas. I'm leaning towards sweet corn, to be honest, with a bit of Nando's peri salt on them. I like that. I've been opening my parcels, and there is a few things I've got to show you. First thing I'm going to show you is the Winnie the Pooh wall hanging I got. I got it off Vinted. It is from the 90s. I, in fact, did have the same one in my bedroom when it was my nursery, but my dad keeps everything, but he didn't keep that, which sucks. So I've bought it again. I was very lucky. The lady put it on for, I can't remember how much she put it on, but she kept lowering the price. And then I was able to afford it, so I cannot complain. I also got some more clothes there. They are for, obviously, when he gets bigger, and some more Christmas bits, some Halloween bits. I'll sit down and show you. I've also got some personalised baby grows I brought off TikTok shop. I will show you them, but obviously I'm not going to show you his full name. But yeah, let me show you. In fact, I've put it on the floorboards, and my foot, but this is it. Isn't it beautiful? So we've got Winnie the Pooh there, and he's holding balloons, and it's like a cushioned material. Oh, it's gorgeous. Oh, I feel like I could cry. I love it so much. I am so happy with that. Good morning. It is Saturday morning now. I have been out of bed since 4, and then I slept a bit on the sofa. Don't know what was wrong with me. I just couldn't get comfy in bed. The devil dogs were in bed as always, though, so they weren't making anything easier. And obviously all week I've slept without Jack in the bed, and now he's home from work, so that's not making things easy either. Having another person in the bed, even though we got a big bed, we got a king. I always get confused because I've got a super king quilt, but the bed is actually a king. I would not swap my quilt for the world. But I am actually got the midwife coming today, but she's not coming this afternoon because that's when her shift starts. So what I might do is get dressed, and me and Jack will go to TK Maxx in a bit. I know for a fact he's down the allotment right now doing stuff. We've had some strawberries come in, so he's bringing those home. So I need to get ready because he said he'll be home by 9. I think he's then going to potter around in the front room. He's got to do something for his mum's friend. She wants a cement post put in or something, so for a fence, so he's going to do that. I'm just so tired. I have been full, I feel like I'm full of like congestion. I've been sneezing all morning, honest to God, it's awful. I did sneeze in Jack's face, which isn't the best in bed, but it is what it is. And then I think we're going to try go to a carboot sale. He's going to get stuff done, and I think we're going to go to the Williston one. He prefers that one anyways. I like the ones that are early, to be honest. There's one at his yard that is early. There's never much there, to be honest. I haven't brought anything. I think I've only brought like one or two things from there. There's one in, is it Maze Glass area? Opposite with the new drive-through Greg's and Starbucks is. Sort of area, opposite Toyota. But that one, never bought anything from that one. Jack didn't really like that one for some reason either, I don't know why. But I like the fact how early it starts. But yeah, that is where we are at. I would like to find like a super car boot. But I don't know where any are. I suppose this will probably be our last car boot before baby comes. Because that is literally like a matter of weeks now. Which is scary. But at least I can heal for a bit. And then car boot season should still be on, so we'll be able to take baby. It is later in the day now. We went to TK Maxx. Nothing really tickled my fancy. Jack had to leave as his back was hurting. So he took my phone with him, so I didn't get to show you anything either. But there was some nice stuff, just nothing enough that I wanted to bring it home or that we needed, sort of thing. I don't know if people go in and find loads of baby stuff, because I haven't. I'm just peeling potatoes now for tea. We're making extra mash so that I can have some Monday as well. I'm sure it'll be fine in the fridge, to be honest, as long as it's covered. My midwife has cancelled for today. She got called into the hospital with another patient, I presume. So that is fine. She's going to come tomorrow morning. I think she said Jack answered the phone because I was asleep, even though obviously I woke up at 4 o'clock and couldn't sleep in bed. I come down here and fell asleep. And then I fell asleep earlier. But I still feel tired, run down like shit. I cannot breathe through my nose. Which is just fantabulous. But it is what it is. We are going to have Mediterranean pork chops. They're on offer in Tesco's. My mum was looking at the normal pork chops and I noticed them. I thought they looked quite nice. So we are going to try them. We're going to have it with cheesy mash and sweet corn or corn on the cob. I know Jack wants corn on the cob, but I think I might have sweet corn instead. And I'll grate some cheese after this. But I hate peeling potatoes. I hate the feeling on my hand. I actually have a scar from peeling potatoes. It wasn't this potato peeler. It was another one we were using. And I sliced my finger with it and I had to go get it sorted. Because it was that bad. My skin was hanging on. And that's where I'm at. Nothing exciting is happening. Hopefully the midwife does come tomorrow morning and we can still go to the car boot. Jack's just been playing his game. What have you been playing?
Causing civilization.
Just a load of shit, really, then. That's what he's been doing. I have watched a few YouTube videos whilst I've been peeling potatoes. But I haven't done anything exciting at all. To be honest, you did do some painting as well, didn't you? Your figure things.
Yeah.
What are they called?
Miniatures, my Warhammer.
Yeah, your Warhammer painting. I know you like doing that. So he done that and I edited some YouTube videos. I finished editing last week's. Well, yeah, last week's. That's pretty much all we've done, isn't it?
Pretty much.
You picture Mum up from her friends.
Back's been bad, and so I'm able to get in the room.
Huh?
My back's been bad, so I'm able to get in the room, unfortunately.
Yeah, your back's been bad, isn't it? Well, it is what it is. You took some medicine, didn't you? To be honest, I'm over the baby's room. I've had enough of it. It's stressing me out. So, I haven't been in there either. To be honest, this week I haven't had time to get in there. If you watch my vlog from last week, I had appointment after appointment after appointment. And then I had to go to triage. So, not the best. But it is what it is. I'm hoping to find some good stuff at the carboot. We're going to the Wollaston one. Well, we can't go to the morning ones now anyways, can we?
Hey?
We're going to Wollaston carboot.
Yeah. Sure.
We can't go to the morning ones now anyways, can we? Because I got the midwife coming.
No.
Next weekend, my plan is we're having a meal at my house. With my parents, my brother and sister, and their partners to celebrate the baby coming. Because I'm not having a baby shower and I want my hair done. I do not want the baby to meet me with his hair. So Jack is going to bleach it for me, and then the following weekend then I've got a haircut booked in. And we're going for a meal with friends, which is nice. We are back from the car boot now. We have been back about 5 minutes, but I thought I'd show you what we got. Jack always does better at the car boot than me. Technically, I've brought Sweet FA for myself. Jack did get some tools as well and some terracotta plant pots. We got this jumper for the baby, a little bouncer, just to go in our bedroom really, so I can do some crafts and makeup if I feel like it. We paid like £5 for that. These two are from the same lady, so I've got this Winnie the Pooh baby groat, and on it says, any day spent with you is my favourite today. So today is my new favourite day, and it is fluffy. We had a few Winnie the Pooh sleep suits, sleep bags, whatever you want to call them, and this is the one Jack picked. It is absolutely gorgeous. That is at the back. I let him pick because I couldn't, to be honest. There was too many to choose from. And then he got this mug, desperately good DIYer, and that is what it looks like. I don't know how much he paid for it because I'd wandered off, to be honest, I'm not going to lie. And then last but not least, I did joke and say it wasn't allowed to go on my tree, but I absolutely love baubles, like fun baubles. So it's this one, and it says it's Guinness time. And to be honest, I quite like it. I think it is plastic, but it is lovely. Well, it depends who you ask if it's lovely, but I like it, to be honest. I'm not going to lie, and I can't wait to put my trips. That makes me excited. As you've seen, we did go to that farm shop. We didn't actually buy anything like proper other than like an orange, because Jack's never tried an orange. So I said, that one looks nice. Let's try it. We'll bring it home. I had a pasty and Jack had a gala or something. Anyways, he ate that. He had a banana milkshake, and I had this rhubarb sparkling water thing, and it was bloody beautiful. I'm going to have a look if I can get them online, because I really enjoyed it and I'd like some more. We did pop to Tesco's for a few things. We decided to have burgers for tea. So there's a bit more than burgers in here, but There we go. We did get this Molly's Swiss roll. I'm hoping I can just have a tiny bit and be okay, but we will see. I got some baby plum tomatoes. Usually I go for the normal ones, but Jack the other week got plum ones and they were so much nicer, so I decided to go with those. Sweet mini peppers. I've never tried these. I've seen people do like a picky plate, so I thought I'd give them a go. So I got some soft cheese to dip them in. I also got something I've never tried before, and that is radishes, because I keep seeing a girl, she'll like cut them open and then put butter and salt on them, and they look real nice, to be honest. And she said they taste like dirty. I know that sounds really weird, but I like the dirty smell and stuff like that, so I thought maybe I'll give them a go. We got some plastic cheese for our burgers, nothing special, and buns. I then got some peppers. Oh shit, sorry, I was meant to get cucumber, but I never did. I got some butter. This is just Tesco's own. Butter is so expensive, so we thought we'd try that one. These Tip Tops are actually sugar-free. They are brilliant. I've got some in the freezer I've been eating. I can't complain, to be honest. They taste like normal Tip Tops. 10 out of 10. And then there was this deal on these potato things on the Fire Pits. That's not that. This. So we got Tikka baby potatoes with mango chutney. I think they sound and look delicious. Crispy sweet potato fries. And then he got potatoes with garlic and butter. He also got mince. He got British beef mince 20%. And then last but not least, I got a quiche. This is a cheese and bacon one. I've never had quiche. I keep seeing people eat it, and to be honest, I want to try it. I didn't even look at the use by date on it. What an idiot I am. 24th of May, so we've still got a while. So I plan to have that for lunch in the week. That is everything we got. We didn't do a big shop. I think it cost about £20. We did get a drink each. I got a Coke Lemon and Jack got a Monster. But that is everything we've done. We are home now. I think we're going to plant some pumpkins. The dogs are worked up. I think they're a bit warm. I'm warm, to be honest. I think I'm going to put the fan on now in a minute. My head is starting to hurt, which isn't great. So I think I need to drink some water. And I've been having cramps. Oh, all walking around that car boot, I've had cramps. They seem to have eased off a bit now, though, thank God. I'm not going to lie, they have frightened me a bit. Everything just seems a bit more real. There isn't long now until baby comes, which is shit scary. Let me show you some baby grows, though, I got personalised on TikTok Shop. I got this one, that is his initial A, and then it's got a teddy bear on it, and it is just a white baby grow. And then there is this one, it's got a teddy bear holding a balloon, and underneath is his name. I'm not going to show you all of it, because we're not sharing his name online as of yet. But they were gorgeous. I think I paid about 20 quid for both. They are stunning. I cannot complain. We've just come back from getting our first Too Good To Go box. Well, bag, whatever you want to call it. We went to the spa on Cardiff Road. It was £3.30, and to be honest, we done good. We got, was there 5 items? So there was sausages, chicken and scallops in sweet chilli sauce, chicken goujons, Battenberg cake, bread, and a Scotch egg, wasn't it? Yeah. Which the dogs really appreciated, the Scotch egg. But I don't think that's too bad. I think I'm going to keep an eye in case more come on. Maybe on the weekend, next weekend, see if anything comes up. But I'm sat down now, I'm just watching YouTube. Jack is cooking tea and playing his game. We are having burgers and potatoes and bits. Are we having bits? No, we're just having burgers and potatoes, aren't we?
Wow, sweet potato fries and...
Yeah. So that is what we are going to do. I'm not sure what we're going to do after tea. Jack's probably going to play his game. I think I'm happy carrying on what I'm doing. When we eat tea, though, I think we're going to watch an episode of Only Scrans. We absolutely love that, I'm not going to lie. We've been watching him for a while, haven't we?
Yeah, have you ever watched that?
And I think it's really good. I really like his episodes, whatever you want to call them. He's on Yuri, he's on YouTube. That is what is going on. I am so tired. I've taken my makeup off now. I've had a shower and I'm in my comfy pyjamas. Jack is unexpectedly home and I've had some seeds come. So I wanted to plant some pumpkin seeds, so we ordered some of these. These are Dill's Atlantic Giant large seeds. That is what they look like. And then I've just got some Swede seeds. Oh, you don't need to sow these indoors, Jack. I'm just gonna poke a hole with my finger, push him in, and then cover him back up. You get more dirt.
Yeah.
Poke a hole, pop it in. There are the seeds all planted. I'm just going to leave them there. Jack will water them, and then eventually we'll plant them at the allotment. I am getting ready to go to a midwife appointment. It's only at the doctor's, so nothing too crazy. But I can't be bothered to go. I don't want to leave the house. My mum's throwing like a little buffet for me on Saturday, so we need to go to Iceland to see what food we want. So we're going to do that. We're also going to go to Tesco's, and then I need some chargers, so we are going to pop to the pound shop. So I find they're the best chargers for your money, to be honest. I go through chargers like it's nobody's business. It doesn't matter how much or how little I pay on for them. I don't know what I do, but I break them. So we're going to do that, and obviously Tesco's. But Jack isn't meant to be coming home today, so it's just me. I want to get some stuff to batch cook some food. I really want to try a chicken and leek cheesy pie. I've never had leeks before, so I don't even know if I like them. That's what I've been fancying. I've seen it online and I want it, so get the stuff to make that and see where we are. I'm going to get dressed now in a minute. I presume it's just going to be a basic appointment. She'll listen to baby, she'll feel my belly, she'll do my blood pressure, and that's that. Hopefully I can get signed back down to just one appointment a week instead of two, fingers crossed. She did mention that on the weekend, but we got to see how my blood pressure and all is today. Hopefully it doesn't turn out like last week where I ended up down triage. But he's been moving today, so there is no reason really for going in for reduced movements when there is no reduced movements. I am now ready for bed. I come home about 2:30ish. I've been waiting for a parcel. I think that's just come. Okay, I'll show you. We have been cuddling on the sofa and we have. I've made my tea. I've eaten my tea. I have had a shower. So I'm feeling a bit alright. But my head is absolutely banging. It's all over here and in my eye. I have been told I need to keep an eye on it. And if it gets worse, what the fuck is on my face? If it gets worse, then I need to ring triage. Fingers crossed it doesn't, because Jack is actually working away still. Even though we thought things were going to change, like he is away tonight. So my mum's only a phone call away, thankfully, and Jack's auntie is only across the road. But that is where I'm at. I think, you okay? I've got to get dog food out the freezer. And then I think I'm going to head up to bed, sort out my medicine, and head up to bed. And then I will speak to Jack, which won't be full on because he wants to watch the football. And then he will go watch the football. I think we'll go to sleep, won't we, Mr. Alby Balby? That's where I'm at. The midwife went all right, to be fair. It wasn't my usual midwife. She got called for an emergency. But the one I seen was lovely. I've seen her before at the house, so that was nice. We go to Tesco's then. Me and Mum, we went to Tesco's in Iceland, and we had a dodgy trolley. It worked until we got up the escalators, and then it stopped working properly, and we struggled around the shop. And then the moment we got down to the bottom of the escalators, it started working again. So I don't know what the fuck was wrong with that trolley. We got everything we needed. I've got more ingredients to make stuff than actual stuff. I forgot to get my tip tops, which I'm getting about. I realised in Iceland, and they didn't have any of the sugar-free ones. But it is what it is. We got some party food for Saturday. As a little final meal before baby comes, we were going to have a takeaway, but my dad said he wanted a buffet, so we're having a buffet. Which don't bother me, to be fair. But it is, Jack said Clarkson's farm is out on a Friday, So we've got a popcorn machine we had for Christmas we haven't used yet. So we've ordered some like popcorn seasoning on Amazon. That's due to come tomorrow, so we'll see what that's like. I have hurt my mouth though. I don't know how, and I don't know what has happened, but it almost feels like the skin's like broken and peeled off, which is just great. And my eyes really that dark. Yeah, my eyes are looking really dark today, which is great. That is where I'm at. I'm going to get ready for bed. I'm sure I'll check in with you tomorrow. And yeah. I have just been in the kitchen making some banana bread for Jack. I have made chocolate banana bread, which I've not done before. Used the last of my cocoa powder. Not sure how it'll turn out, but we will see. That's got to go in the oven for about 50 minutes. So that is what it's doing now. But I am sweating, I am boiling. I do not feel good. I've still got a headache. It is banging. Still not sure what I've done to my mouth, but that hurts. Albie's just jumped on my shoulders and he's just scrammed the shit out of them. My pyjamas need to go in the wash. I need to shower. But I've had some parcels come and I thought we could open them together. So this one is from Vinted. I can't get it open. And it is for baby boy. It is a Winnie the Pooh jumper. And I think that is absolutely adorable, to be honest. It is from Disney Baby. And I think I paid like £1 or something for it. I didn't pay much at all. But yeah, that is that one. Christmas then, we got given a popcorn machine and some popcorn, and we still haven't used it, but I thought I would get us some popcorn seasoning. So this one is the Choco Caramel. I'm not sure what it'll be like. I am a bit pissed off because I searched for ages for some popcorn seasoning yesterday, and I wanted sweet and salty, but I couldn't get that until June. And then I went on today just to show my mum what I got, and they had a pack of these two and the sweet and salty one that would come tomorrow, which is just fabulous. But obviously it's too late now. These have come. I'm not messing around. And we got sweet cinnamon toast. I'm hoping that'll make it like, oh, what are those cereals? The cinnamon cereals. Cinnamon Toast Crunch or whatever. I don't know what it's called. But I'm hoping it'll make it like that. So we've got those to put on some popcorn. Banana bread's in the oven. I was going to make a pie, but Jack said he doesn't fancy a pie. So I suppose that's one thing off my list. I was going to make spag bol, I ain't done that either. I can't be bothered. But I was going to do that for tea tomorrow. But obviously we're not having it for tea tomorrow now, because we're having pie for tea tomorrow. So everything's just a bit up in the air. I think he's stopping at the farm shop at his yard to get some gammon or something. So we'll see what he brings home. All I know is I am tired, I am hot, and my head is banging. I've been told to keep an eye on it, because if it gets any worse, then I need to go to triage. And I don't want to go to triage, to be honest. Just doing my best to drink as much fluids as I can and try to be okay. The joys of preeclampsia, eh? Well, the joys of pregnancy altogether. That's where we're at. I hope Jack likes that banana bread. I hope it turns out okay. I've still got 2 more bananas left, so I might make a normal banana bread to take to my house Saturday, and whoever wants it can have it. I don't know if my dad's ever had banana bread, so we can give that a go. I keep thinking it's Saturday tomorrow, but obviously it's not. It is a Friday. We have got some plans for Saturday now. Luckily I've been signed off from the midwife, so I haven't got to wait in for her. I think Jack needs to go pick up stuff for his allotment, so we're going to do that, and he's going to take me on a coffee date, and we're going to go to Curry's as well, because there's something in there I want to look at. I've been looking at a KitchenAid second-hand online, but Jack's not best pleased about that. He's worried buying something like that second-hand, so see what he says. I am going to go back to rotting on the sofa now. I've tidied the kitchen. I've got the dishwasher on. I got the washing machine on. I got the dryer on. You're probably thinking, why have you got the dryer on when it's so hot we don't have a washing line? And I hate using the washing line anyways. I've got the oven on, so that's not helping with all the heat. I have got the fan on because I am boiling. But that's about it that we've got going on.